Okay, good Erev Shabbos, everyone, as we welcome everyone on this snowy morning here in Lakewood, New Jersey, as we continue learning the Mishna Yomis for Kesuvos in the sixth parak of Kesuvos, as we learn Mishna Beis and Mishna Gimel. Mishna Beis and Mishna Gimel in the sixth parak, sponsored by the Fisher family, the Nishmas Basia Bas Robert, Shlomo ben Avram Alevi, Peril Bas Ruvain, and the Neshama should have an Aliyah. Also sponsored by Nishmas Chaim ben Avram ben Yamin Beinish, L'Refuah Shalema for Yomis ben Chayesar, for the schus of Avram ben Yamin Beinish ben Malki Yudis and family, by Yol Klugman and family for their Parnasa Berevach B'Kavod. We learn for the safety of all of Klal Yisrael out in the snow and people walking, they should be careful. And we learn for Avigrayim and Rivka and Meir ben Chayesar, they should have L'Refuah Shalema b'Seich Shachar Yisrael. So Mishnah Beis tells us, "Hapoisek mois l'chasanai." Let's say a man promises a specific amount of a dowry to his son-in-law. They were engaged, but umeis chasanai, and the groom, the chasan, unfortunately died before he consummated the marriage. I mean, if he consummated the marriage, then he would have inherited the dowry, and there would be no question. But the chassan dies when he's engaged, and he dies when he's engaged, and he dies childless. So obviously, they didn't have any children. Falls liyibam, and now the chassan's brother wants to get the dowry. Amru Chacham, the sages say, Yochel hu sheyamer, the father could say, L'achicha yisi roitze litain, I was ready to give the dowry to your brother, my daughter's chassan, but v'lach, you have a mitzvah of yibam, but to you, I afshi litain. To you, I don't want to give the dowry, and he's not obligated to give the dowry. Paska lahachnis like elef dinar. If he agrees to give her 1,000 dinarim, so the din is who paisa kenegdan. The chassan has to enter into the ksuva the amount of money of cash that he got for the dowry. So if he dies or if he divorces her, it has to be given back to her. So the Mishnah says an interesting chiddush. They have to enter into the ksuva 50% more, and this is because the husband has the right to use the money and to invest the money, so he has to pay 50% more. The Taisis Yom Tov says that this is not akin to ribbis because of the fact that it's not a loan. So he enters in the dowry 50% more, chamisha aser mana, 1,500 mana. On the other hand, ukeneged hashum, if he says that they're going to give not cash, but furniture and the like, movables, so here they enter into the ksuva a fifth less than it's appraised, because the derech is for them to exaggerate the appraisal for the shvach of the kala that she got such a dowry. So Keneged Hashum, corresponding to the appraisal, who paisik paiches chamish, he only has to enter into the ksuva less a fifth, because they inflate the appraisal. So therefore, if let's say they said it was 100, he only has to enter into the ksuva 80. Shumamana, but if the fact was they appraised it as 100, vishavamana, and it was worth 100, in other words, they didn't inflate, then ein loy elamana. Then he only has to then he has to put into the ksuva 100 because there was no inflated appraisal. Now shumamana, let's say before before it's appraised, he enters into the ksuva 100, now since when they appraise it, they inflate it. So then then if the chassan put into the ksuva before it was given 100, since they inflate it, she has to give a fifth more. So if they put in 100, she has to give 125. Since there are 4 dinner in a cellar, so then he noisenes shloishim ba'acha cellar, she has to give 31 cellar and a dinner, because 31 times 4 is 124, plus a dinner is 125. She has to give a fifth more, since when they appraise it, they inflated a fifth. Or ba'arba meis, and if he puts in 400, so since they're going to inflate the appraisal, she has to give a fifth more, which is 500. He noisenes chamesh meis, mashe chasen paisik, what the chasen puts down, since they inflate the appraisal, who paisik pachas chamesh, he puts down an amount that's less than a fifth of what they're going to actually give, since they inflate it. So therefore, if he put down 400, they have to give 500, taking in mind the inflated appraisal. I want to really thank all of you for coming and making this share possible. I want to again remind you, if you have time today, you could check out my YouTube channel, where, first of all, yesterday's, actually Wednesday night's Chumash share is there, Bo 5784. Also for the Shabbos table on Bo is there. Also, you could check out the many interesting shiurim that are on YouTube, like the difference between a Jew and a non-Jew, which I gave in Passaic, an interesting share that I gave, sweetening our marriages. Check that up. If you're new to my YouTube channel, make sure to subscribe and to like, and you'll get other shiurim. And again, if you would like to sponsor a future share, 718-916-3100, 718-916-3100, or text to rmmwsi@aol.com. If you just want to send in money to the share, you could either PayPal or Zelle to rmmwsi@aol.com. We remind you that we have Daf Yomi throughout the week. You can join by going to Zoom and go to zoomdaf.com, Motzei Shabbos at 7:45, to Daf, and the rest of the week, 8 o'clock. And also, if you learn Chok Yisrael, we do have, if you go on TorahAnytime.com, we have all the Chok from Bereshis through to the fifth day of Truma. And you can check that out on anytime on Kol Haloshen. Thank you very much for joining us, and have a wonderful Shabbos.